Doing today? We are sitting here ready to qualify for our World 600, longest race of the season, right here at Texas Motor Speedway. Welcome to come in and qualify. We got our first qualifier off the bat. It's going to be Baron Von Stosh. We'll get him in here. Baron, if you're listening, get ready. And we're going to start it off here. One lap qualifying like normal. Cold day in Texas, 66. It's going to be our last spring race of the season. Next week we're going to into the summer, so that's going to be nice. Warm up the tracks a little bit, might help out some grip.
This is a night race tonight.
Night race, so that's also going to be colder. So it's going to be the longest and coldest race of the season. What's going on, Baron?
Howdy.
How you doing? How you doing? Get a nice look at Kip's on board. The old Elbrigtsen shocks. Number 3 for the Dano Moore.
There we go, now come on.
The old number 3 car. Bright green, you can see that thing coming. It's probably why he's been so unlucky, and it's because it's bright green, but I ain't going to say nothing about it.
No one loves the green color.
We were hoping Kip would have a win by now in his Project Cars 2 career, but I guess not.
Well, maybe it's just not in the cup car.
Yeah, just kind of like his GT5 career. Couldn't win the Cup car, but he could win in all the other stuff.
It ain't over yet.
All right, Baron. Have at it. Baron returns to pit like he's supposed to, and he's going to roll out in the number 44 tool save car for Access Racing. And he's shifting through the gears, getting ready to roll here. Make his qualifying attempt. Baron is former World 600 champion. And he's going to try and pull off another World 600 championship tonight. It's also our defending Winston Cup champion, so he should have a good run here. I'm going to quiet down. We're going to ride along with him for his qualifying lap here. Alright, Baron Von Stosh in the old 44 car ran a 2.9980. Currently our pole sitter. Alright, next up to bat's going to be a Wokey. Not a Wokey like you're thinking, but a Wookie. Not a, it's a Wook. It's not a Wookie. It's a Wookie. A Wokey. It's a Wookie, not a Wokey. Not Andy Okie. Alright, how do we spell his name? Kick-ass a Wookie.
Oh, Wookie, where are you?
There's a look at the best looking ride in all of Winston Cup. The old 22 Archie Jeans US grid. The old Bay Steed mobile. How you doing, Wookie?
Evidently his mouth just got sewed shut. And Wookie, you are in 10th place in the series, so you do have a provisional if that is necessary and if it can be used, depending how far and how many have to use them.
Yeah. 10th place, eh? Right. There you go, I'll take time to look at anything that I'm going to put on the...
Yeah, just make sure you're in your right car. What do you're the 82, right?
Yeah. I'm not in the right car.
Yeah, these rooms always put you in goofy cars.
Yeah, I'd say jump out and jump back in the right car. We don't have anybody else on the list right now. Alright, we got a invite request from the Hossack, our season 22 Winston Cup champion.
Yeah, keep an eye on something like bad loss though. People complaining.
Joe Barron one little lag shot too just a second ago. Did you notice that, JB?
Yeah, I was watching it right as he was going into one.
Mm-hmm. Just one little shot.
Yep.
I didn't see it anywhere else.
But I see it like from watching Carlin's feed sometimes. I'll see my car jump around. And I see your car jump around, but you don't feel it. You don't feel like you're jumping
Right.
around. You don't even see anybody else jumping around, but for some people's
All right, well,
screens
you know
it
the
is.
drill.
Yeah.
When you're ready, head out, return to pit, and you're good to go. What is it? 30.300. I would say something's different about this track from the two times I've seen run. We got you, Wookie. Just You can see the live qualifying docs on YouTube, or you can see them on the website.
Yeah, it's no problem. I'll just go
Okay,
in
doke.
there.
Looked to me,
We'll let you know where you end up.
that almost looked to me like a controller sensitivity issue, kind of how it was washing back and forth like that.
Yeah, hey Wookie, you're on a wheel
Yeah.
or controller? I forgot.
Wheel, but I've not got long been on this wheel because I've got it back from Germany, so I'm still setting it up right.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that back and forth mess with your speed sensitivity.
Right.
That's what'll stop that. Right, Johnny?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still messing with it. I made a 2-point sensitivity change this week during practice. So it's all about fine-tuning it.
Daytona's the worst. That's where you really got to do it. But, okie doke, we're going to get Hossack in, so hop on out, Wookie, and we'll let you know what happens.
Okay, see you in a bit.
Yep.
What's going on, Baron? I mean, Hossack. I was like, what? What did I just say? Yellow. Cat got your tongue, Hossack? What I used to say to OGR all the time, something about some guy eating his tongue or something.
Yeah, well, hey, to Hoss's defense, he don't have his mic on a whole lot anyway. He don't like to hear all the bullshit. He likes to concentrate on driving.
No, fucking blame him. I think you and me and Carlin and Rita could all be better drivers if we didn't have to concentrate on all the other bullshit.
Yeah, well. Alright, Hoss, you know the drill. There you go. We're on till 5 like any other day today, right?
Yep. 3 to
All
5.
right, tell Daz.
Well, I think Daz wants to know what time it is. Tell him it's noon.
Oh, it always is, yeah. That's a good time, Hoss. 29.380. 29.380. Very good time, Hoss.
Yep. Thanks, Hoss. We'll see you in a couple hours, bud.
So was 20 the only one next, or was there one in front of that?
I don't know. There's a couple of buzzes going off over here. It might have been you telling
I
Dad.
know it. Let's see what I got here.
I was talking to Warren last night on the phone, and his shit would be buzzing. I'd hear it buzzing through his phone, and then my phone would buzz. And he's like, man, fuck all these PS messages. I'm like, is that what the fuck's going on? Because all I can hear is buzzing. It's like I heard his shit buzzing, and then I heard it buzzing through his, like, coming over the airwaves through the fucking cell phone, and then mine buzzed. And
Yeah, yep, listen, I'm on my account, not the Sunday, but I show 20's the only one. Now, there could be
yep,
one.
Hossack and 20. That's all I got too.
Okay, alright.
We'll get 20 in here. I like 20 now that he put his real name in there. It's right at the top of the list.
Yeah.
When he's online.
I'll tell you though, sometimes you still pass it up thinking 20T, you know what I mean?
The one that messed me up is Hossack, because I'd always go to Hossack, so I knew where it was, and then he changed his name to Michael Hossack. He put his real name in there, and that's M
Yep.
instead. Yeah, now weather is way different than no weather, Kip.
Yeah, exactly.
Now weather is what we run during the race.
Yeah, that's
No.
why I had to hurry up and change what I said. I was fucked up. I'm like, oh no. Haas put up a hell of a time, 29.380. Other than that, 29.980 is the next fastest. Oh yeah. Well, the fuel's low too, you know.
Dude, that race we ran on Thursday, we definitely had the loose setup. Those cars were so loose.
That was nuts, wasn't it?
It's like lift, 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 turn, lift, lift, lift. I think I started 8th, and the first corner I was 4th because everybody kept wrecking. That was nuts. And then you actually had a really good hold on it because you were coming up to lap me at the end there, and I was like, I ain't gonna let you lap me, Kip. I'm finishing on the lead lap.
Hey, and you know what's funny? Is I didn't even know that was the last lap.
Mm-hmm.
I was so concentrated
Well,
on just driving. I'm gonna be
yeah.
quiet for 20 years.
Yep.
It looked like to me you touched the wall too, just a hair coming out of 4, did you? I got you. 29.66020. Got you. Yep. Alright, JB, I'm gonna enter some times here.
Said 29,660.
Yep.
What do you do? You say you brushed the wall a little bit?
It looked like it to me, but he said he didn't. But it looked like it on his beginning lap, you know, before he crossed the line. Looked like he just barely scraped it, but he said he didn't, so he would know. He felt it, not me.
So your voice is being shared today, Kip, because you can hear the back feed through my TV. So say hi to everybody.
Okay, man.
Too bad you can't get it figured out on your own.
No, everything's turned on. I don't know why it don't work. Stupid.
Oh yeah, he just barely touched the wall.
He did, didn't he?
But I don't think that's going to account for...
No. Well, you know, it may have a little bit of speed going across the line, but I don't know.
I would be so scared getting that close to a wall on a controller. Whew. I don't know how he does it. That's what I found out. I found out the other day. Warren races on a controller.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I guess you're pretty good for a controller. And then we went to Joe Gibbs. They're having like fan day at Joe Gibbs or whatever with all the driver autographs, and they had this Toyota racing simulator set up with the Roval on it, which, you know, I suck at Rovals or any kind of right turns. And So we're waiting in line, we get up to it, and they hand us controllers. I'm like, what? You got racing seats here, you got full surround sound, stereo TVs, you know, like the 3-panel display and everything, and then you give me a controller? Xbox controller? So, we played that, and then I'm like, I beat him, I finished first, he finished like 5th, and then he's like, I was like, well, I thought you're supposed to be good on a controller, don't you race on a controller? Oh man, that's Xbox controller, that's way different. Alright, you're the controller guy. Well, shout out to Warren Keith. You got to watch my man Chase Briscoe yesterday. Glad you got to see him. Chase is going to drive for us in Kansas. Maybe we can get him his 3rd win in a 3rd different series.
Well, what's his name doing?
Huh? Old Joe Graff Jr.
Uh-huh.
Well, we got a never-ending supply of scrap metal at the shop right now.
Okay.
No, Joe's doing good. I mean, for being young and dumb, he's coming around a little bit.
Now, is it still the same, Johnny? Are you going to do like overcast and then gradually go up one? Or what are you going to do on the weather?
Let me take a look at it real quick, Kip, and I'll tell you.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what I do, which is better than just looking at a certain city. Do Texas Motor Speedway because they have their own weather thing there.
Yep. Yeah, did you see that?
And put AccuWeather.
Somebody's buddy just set it up last week or something. They said that in the SCL chat. Yeah. I don't know if you saw that. They were putting.
I just put in Texas Motor Speedway AccuWeather, and then I Google and.
Well, I just Google Texas Motor Speedway weather, and it comes up with the Weather Channel weather, and then I go off of that.
I thought we used AccuWeather.
No, it's always been weather.com. That's what Carlin's always used.
Now, Carlin told me the other way around the other day. So I was looking at AccuWeather today.
So yeah, it looks like 5 o'clock when the race starts, mostly cloudy. And then whatever's below that, which is going to be...
Hold on, let's see here. And you're not using AccuWeather?
No.
You're using...
Well, weather.com.
Okay, weather.com.
So, yeah, 5 o'clock it's mostly cloudy, that's what it says. And then, I guess partly cloudy is what's under that. So that's going to be mostly cloudy is heavy clouds, I think.
It's overcast, I think. Well, no, that's rain.
Yeah, mostly cloudy is heavy clouds. It's light, medium, and heavy, right?
Oh, hold on a minute. Well, I'm checking something. Okay. Now, let's see. What the fuck? I put hour in the way. It's like this. Texas is Central Time, so you gotta add. So you start at 6, right? 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Well, no. If it's Central Time, it'd be 4.
Or you're right. It'd be 4. You're exactly right. So I was looking at it wrong altogether.
Yeah. So if it's 4, that's going to be heavy cloud, and then medium cloud, and then finish off with light cloud.
Okay. And then here's what AccuWeather says, just to kind of agree. It says partly cloudy, showers, and then partly cloudy. So basically about the same you got.
Yeah. So we'll do...
the third one is one worse than the... They're all the same except the third one, and the third one's one worse on this. Now, what's yours show? About the same?
Mine goes heavy clouds, mostly clouds, I guess mostly sunny. So it clears up.
Okay.
So it's going to start off with heavy clouds, and then it's going to go to medium clouds, and then finish off with light clouds. Probably 2 light clouds, because that's what it looks like on this thing.
Okay, we'll do 2 light clouds in the end. Okay,
Yep.
Gotcha. All right, I'll text 3 then. So.
Yep, heavy and medium and 2 lights.
Gotcha.
Anybody else who wants to qualify, get on in here while you can. It's going to fill up at the end here like it always does with the stragglers, so get your time in early.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling Rita too. On the way they're qualifying on Friday and Saturday, like we're doing now, I told her, I said, you know, you need to put a deadline on the time, and even if you have to skip over somebody because they don't come in, doesn't mean that they get qualified for sure if they decide to come back and have enough time. Correct?
Yeah, I mean, there's a cutoff. Obviously if you get in and you're waiting in line before that cutoff, but if you have to wait and come back and skip over somebody, well, then you just kind of jumped out of line. I mean, it's not necessarily going to get you in, because we got to get a race started at some point. Yeah, there's definitely a cutoff. Like, we don't accept any. We had to do that last week. We didn't accept anybody past 5 o'clock.
Exactly. And I told him.
And then even with ITP said he couldn't make it, so we skipped over him. And then he said he could make it, and it's like, too late. We're already starting.
Exactly.
Said you couldn't make it. I mean, obviously, if I was putting on the team owner hat, I'd have him in there to get some points, but he was too late.
Yeah, but you have to keep the official hat on, like I had to when we put Daz on the clock the other day. You got to keep your official hat on. You can't, just because they're your teammate doesn't mean you can.
Rules are the rules. You can't skirt them. I mean,
that's right.
I'm never trying to get anybody over on anything. I want, if I keep preaching fair and even, I got to be fair and even with everybody too, you know.
Yep. Okay, Rita's got it. She's going to open her practice one with the right setting. Yeah, hell, me and you's way down the list, John. Let me see what we're stuck at.
Well, I mean, I knew I was going to get fucked at Willow. That's normal. I was in the back anyway. Wasn't going to make any spots.
You did the smart thing there.
I wasn't going to make any more spots up anyway. But Daytona really fucked me, because I've done it twice that I honestly know I can think of, where I've calculated the gas mileage and I haven't fucking put in the factor that you got to run that last lap. You not just make it to it. So
yep.
I know for sure for twice I've ran out of gas on the last lap. That happened to me at Daytona in the 500, and it happened to me Texas last year, I think, too, where I just calculated wrong by 1 lap. But I can't go the other way. I can't overdo it, you know? What the hell?
Yeah, you're 13 in points. I'm 16.
Yeah, but you missed a race. I have 10 points out of 2 races.
I got you. I forgot about that. But still, we both, basically what I'm trying to say is we hope we qualify in,
yeah.
Or at least one of us, and nobody uses the provisional of past champion if we have to.
Honestly, being this early in the season, I'm only 30 points back.
Well, I'm not worried about points back for us season-wise. Shoot, you can gain them back.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be hard. I mean, in 2 races I can be up.
But it won't be hard to be up in the top 10.
Yeah, in 2 races I can be up in the top 5 maybe, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So. Oh, I was just fucking right in that.
She got it. Rita's pretty good. She's really good about that stuff, really, actually. You got that one covered?
Yep. That's a hard, sharp cutoff too, with 2 T's.
Now, I guess they better distinguish where they're inviting to.
No, she wrote in there that you got to request in the active driver for the warm-up.
Oh, okay, I didn't read that.
Just so it doesn't get confused with qualifying.
Right.
And then what I do, Kip, is like I did that this morning, I added somebody, MPH.
Yeah.
I'll look at the active menu, see who's online, and if that number's bigger than our race entry menu, then I'll figure out who I gotta add.
I got you.
Just so we let everybody in the race entry.
Yeah, and I think we had to take some off too because it was full. I better turn that off. Yeah.
You ready to qualify, Kip?
No. Not yet.
Yeah, that's pretty funny that image that Gooch sent me, wasn't it? He's like, no, ain't working, Johnny. Like,
Yeah, you gotta put a U in league, dude.
you need to spell Sunday Cup League correctly. That'll probably help.
That is hilarious.
He still can't get his adapter figured out. I'm like, how hard is it? You download it offline, you save it to the stick, and you're done. Said he's going to his aunt's house.
He should have just mailed it to us and had us do it.
Well, that's what he said too. I'm like, send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. I'll send it back to you. It ain't that hard. I don't know, Gooch has got it kind of hard. I can see why he doesn't race a lot, because his,
Mm-hmm.
he lives at his dad's house, I believe. And so in
Oh.
the room that he's staying in, he's got him, his wife, and his little boy Robbie. So they're trying to sleep, and he's 3 feet away on the game, going, "Come on, Johnny, make it 3-1." No wonder he can't play, you know, because they're in the room with him trying to sleep. It's not like most of us, we're down in the basement or out in the living room where they can go sleep, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know how that must make it pretty tough for him. Alright, we got 4 qualifiers in the book so far. Sitting on the pole right now is Hossack 24 in the number 1 car with a 29.380. That is 0.6 of a second faster than his teammate Barron, who's at a 980. Twindy sneaks in there in the middle with a 660. And Kick-Ass Walkie has got a 30.300. So really he's probably 0.3 behind 3rd place. We have 4 drivers in there.
Yeah.
Not terrible right now. If we have 20 people show up, it might be an issue. Honestly, with as slow as qualifying is right now, I don't know if we're going to get a full field or not. I think the most anticipated Monster Energy Cup race of the year might be taking away a little bit of our swagger.
Our esteem.
It's alright, only the diehards are going to be here and pick up points.
There you have it. I'll be right back. I'm going to go visit the little boys' room. Back.
So just looking at our list here, might have a couple of good drivers ready to roll in here. Looks like Tier Nizzle's on the game playing. One of our regulars, Roast obviously. He's ready to roll, looks like. Rita St. James, she's always here.
Dad's online.
Old Daz, ready to roll here. Got OGR Cat Guy on the game, ready to play. Possibly an appearance by Muttley at the back of the pack. So, Callie's ready. He's ready to broadcast today too, so he's going to be broadcasting on channel 2. And obviously the 4 guys that have qualified so far, and me and Kip, so it shouldn't be too bad of a field. Let's see if HCC is racing tonight. And again, anybody's welcome to bring anybody into the league that they think is going to be a prime candidate for the league. Everybody knows how to sign up. You just got to send me a friend request, really. Sunday Cup League, and say you want to be in it. Races, tire pressure and pit strategy comes into play. That's part of a long race.
My keyboard has quit working. Let's see if it needs a battery.
So I'm getting an adapter for my wheel.
Another one?
No, not that end, the other end. It's an adapter so I can take off the wheel, the steering wheel from my G27 and replace it with an actual, like, NASCAR wheel. So we got tons of old wheels around the shop. I'm gonna take one of those, you know, one of the old 90s wheels. Not like the new MPI ones everybody's racing now, but the foam rubber ones they used to race 10 years ago.
Right.
I'm gonna have that on my G27, so I'm gonna have a bigger wheel.
I gotta run and grab some batteries real quick, JB. I'll be right
Yep.
back.
Somebody's wireless keyboard died. Looks like ProGar might be trying to get on. So he said 10 minutes ago they'll be back in 30, so 20 minutes. Try not to forget ProGar here at around 4:10.
I said I was going to, I can't find them.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, I told us to do something else.
Looks like we got a couple comments on our YouTube video. Go ahead and take a look at that. Something from Dan Price. Which one's Dan Price?
Is that Grandpa Bobby?
I don't know. So I'm
I
asking.
can't remember. Hey, I'm working again.
Whoever it is doesn't know that this isn't Daytona. Because they said, oh, Daytona. We are at Texas Motor Speedway. This is not Daytona for anybody that is wondering. ProGar needs an invite in about 20 minutes, Kip. Don't let me forget.
Okay, so I'm going to add his name to it, and I'll put it 20 minutes next to it. And I'll put the time. Just call him and... let's see. Does 20th past champion of the Cup? No.
Well, just bought my first house, Kip. Now I'm packing.
Oh, you did? Good.
Yep. We move in about 3 weeks. So I'm just starting to wrap my head around, oh shit, I gotta pack everything I own into boxes.
Is any of the new guys besides Barron and Hossack got a Cup championship?
Barron and Hossack are the only ones that have won Cup championships on this game.
Okay, then that's good enough. Then I know the rest. Because I'm putting, it's always been there, just never used it, but I'm putting an X under the past champion row, just in case we have to use it. And what I'm going to do, when I figure them out, I'll put X in whatever number season it was. Did Stay Down get one?
A Cup championship?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Okay, Roaster.
He raced back when Iwaki used to race, so.
Okay. That invite was for us, was it, or not?
I believe so. Take a look. Nope, that was active driver.
Okay. So we don't know.
So yeah, he just wants to invite into the practice room.
Gotcha. Providing he read that other shit. Okay, so past champions I got in my list of people here. It's Haas, Barron, myself, Carlin, you, Colio, and that's all I've got out of the 38 drivers I got on the sheet.
Okay, I was gonna name off about 3 more, and then you said drivers you got on the sheet. So.
Yeah, because Tony's not on there. His name ain't on the sheet. Who else?
JB Stig. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, Stig ain't on the sheet.
Oh, hey, that's one shoe. That's One Shoe, Dan Price, who's watching right now. What up, One Shoe? How you doing, bud? What up, dog? You got one watcher.
One Shoe, get your ass in here and qualify. I know you know how. What was that one? No, I don't know where that one is.
That was active driver too.
Alright.
Mazepamel.
Yep, he's on the list here. I mean, of the qualified off. Basically what I did is anybody since I've been doing these docs, including last season, JB, is like keep all their names in the qualify. We just use what we use and the rest don't. A lot easier than trying to type them in all the time. And what I'll do is I'll just copy those names when I make a new block and paste them in. Motley's got one on the invite there, JB, when you get back.
Muttley's ready to qualify? Yep, he is. Okay, we'll rock and roll here with Muttley. Too bad One Shoe sucks at qualifying, or he'd be in here.
Are you trying to shame his ass in here now? Poor One Shoe.
I bet you Muttley's going to out-qualify One Shoe today. I probably would have hired One Shoe as a driver if he was worth a shit.
I would give One Shoe a spot on. I would have. I don't have any room right now, but I would have gave One Shoe a spot on my team.
I'll give him a spot because at least he shows up. My drivers don't. That's what I said to my guys last week. I'm like, you guys are all great drivers. I know we can win a championship. You just got to show up, bud. Oh, fuck. To finish first you must finish. But first you got to start.
Exactly.
Hey Muttley, how you doing, bud?
Oh yeah. Hey, Muttley.
Once you said one day I might be good enough, just not today. What car are you running this week, Muttley?
No, I ain't got like things. I ain't just funny.
He's got the right car.
What did he run last week? 17?
I don't really 17.
Oh. Alright, Muttley and the old Cherry Shocks.
Very good.
Gotta return to pit. I guess those cherry shocks go right along with the Elbergeson shock absorbers. Springs.
Hey,
Now you
I
got
like them cherries on
you
this
got
car.
gas. You got coil over springs. What do you got going on here? You can't run those in the Cup Series, Kip. And if you do run them, don't advertise them on the side of your car that you are running them. You're gonna get disqualified for that shit. You can't run coil over.
I would bet Muttley's cherry gets popped tonight.
Hey-oh!
I'll be quiet so he can qualify.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Muttley. I love this guy.
Hey, make sure you get. Muttley, do me a favor, and when you do get your time.
Yep, 49700.
Okay, oh, let's see. Are those invites for us, Tier and Rita?
Rita? I'd imagine Rita would be, yeah.
Yeah, and Tier Nizzle was before her. Well, let me check here and see where they're at. If they're in the race entry. They
Yep,
are,
Tier
right?
Nizzle.
Oh, wait a minute.
Tier Nizzle's in
Yeah.
here.
And Rita.
So it's going to be Meisel Pamel, Rita St. James, and then Tier Nizzle.
Nesting hands.
Oh, mesothelioma.
Muttley's got a shot.
Muttley's got a shot. Let's invite him in here.
Poor Muttley, man. That thing was loose as good.
And he wrecked it just as he crossed the line. Like, oh, now you're...
The worst place.
Yeah, now you're definitely fucked. You can't even redo it.
Poor guy.
I'd say Mizapamel's in the 65.
Yes.
Mazepam. How you doing, Mazepam? Make sure you get in the 65 car.
Yeah.
How you been?
Get used to it by now.
How you been? Mizo, ain't seen you in a while.
Have you tried a little practice this time, Winston?
Yeah, a little bit only.
Good.
After another week I can't play it at the moment.
I think Muttley's trying to sneak one back in and see if he can get another qualifying. He's trying to sneak one over on us, put it back on the list. Alright, Mazepam. Just, like we always do, you gotta do the return to pit, and then you get one timed lap. Make sure you have your oval set up on before you even go on the track. Make sure it's not a circuit setup or a speedway setup, it's oval.
Yeah, make sure it's...
Oval stable. I'm just gonna say,
stable oval is the best for your scenario.
I mean, that's what I run. That's probably what you run too, Kip. It's loose enough being stable.
It has since the last update, and that's no secret.
What, it has become undrivably loose, unloose?
Yeah, it's become very loose.
Alright, Mazepam, we're gonna quiet down here and let you focus and try and get one good lap in here. You go green at the line. Going green at the line. Yeah, future reference, Meisel, you definitely want to stay in 4th gear the whole time on an oval. You never want to change gear on an oval. You want to get up into 4th gear and stay there.
Alright, keep going. Because I have a feeling we may get a faster time still than someone else, possibly.
Yep, nice and smooth through the gears and stay in the high gear.
You gonna look at that real quick, JB? The time?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, you got a 57.541.
57 point.
541.
541, okay. Gotcha.
Alright, Mazepam. Thanks for making a run there. And yeah, on ovals, you never want to be shifting down into third or second. We don't have that small of tracks.
Okay.
Thanks for coming, bud. Okay, Rita St. James. See what Rita can do in the old Fairy Floss car. She's sponsored by Candy Floss or something like that. You need to ask her what Candy Floss is, Kip.
I'm not even going there.
No, ask her what Candy Floss is. Tell her I told you to ask her what Candy Floss is.
She'd be laughing right now if she was in here.
Oh, she's gonna giggle. You know who I'm missing talking to is the old One Shoe. Where you at, One Shoe? Come on. He's probably searching around his house for his One Shoe. Hey, Rita.
How are you? JB's trying to get me in trouble, Rita.
No, I'm not.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not.
Yeah, he told me to ask you about something, and I said, I ain't even going there.
What was it I told you to ask her about?
Johnny Smite tells me it's probably been broadcasted on YouTube, so I have to watch what I say.
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah.
What did I ask you to ask her there, Kip?
I forgot.
No wonder you can't ask her.
Something to do with candy.
I told you she'd be giggling. I asked him to ask you what Candy Floss is.
What candy floss is?
Yeah.
Spun sugar.
Bun sugar?
No, spun.
Oh, like cotton candy. Gotcha.
Cotton candy. Yeah, candy floss is cotton candy.
Okay.
What you have at
See,
fairs and carnivals.
it wasn't anything dirty, Kip.
Well, listen.
It was the most wholesome thing I could think of. Candy floss.
There's too much butt floss and everything else that goes on in the U.S. So what about that?
Okay. Let's
All right, you're
try and
good.
get this over and done with.
Yeah, you're good. Just
Okay.
drive out, return to pit. You know the gig.
I do.
I was trying to think of your sponsor, and I said Candy Floss.
It's bubbly fresh.
It's probably some kind of drinking toiletry.
Knowing the sick minds of this place. Alright, we're going to quiet down here for you, Rita. Good luck.
It tastes good, that's for sure.
Okay, Rita, go get your mind out of the gutter.
I'll see you two later.
Bye, Rita.
Take care.
Hey, and you can invite Progar as fast as 20 minutes too, so whenever.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna get rest of the list and then invite him in.
Yeah.
He's next after Tier.
Tier. Let me check something. He was in this one. No, yeah, he's not
So yeah, One Shoe says, "Hey guys, good to hear you're having a good time. Hope it's a great race." The only way it's gonna be a great race is if you show up, One Shoe.
That's right.
Alright, two nizzles next.
Yeah.
T to the nizzle. T to the nizzle, beat to the Aaron. You in the warm-up room there, One Shoe? You can't be getting much warm-up done if you're watching the YouTube video and talking to me. How much warm-up we actually getting done here? What's going on, T to the nizzle? The old 46.
Go on, guys.
I thought you borrowed Hossack's mic there for a second.
What?
I thought you borrowed Hossack's mic.
Oh, yeah.
Because Hoss usually never talks because he concentrates.
Yeah, that is true. I'm the opposite. I usually, won't shut up when I'm trying to concentrate. Alrighty, loose oval, okay?
Yeah, you know the drill.
It's up to you. You got a win here in the Cup Car here, Nizzle?
I think he does in Texas.
Don't know if he does or not.
.520. I believe that's second behind.
Thanks, Tier.
Hoss got a 380.
Yeah, that's second.
That's still 520. Still a decent time.
Okie dokie. I'll catch you guys around.
Yep.
All right, man. And did you see Cat Guy?
Yep. We get Progar and then Cat Guy.
You got it.
And I talked to Sir Race a lot before I made this room. We're all cool.
Well,
I mean, he's cool with the ruling. Like, we're good.
oh yeah.
He gets it, I gets it. You know, nothing against him. Just
No.
expressed it in the wrong way.
Exactly, and that goes for anyone that does it that way.
I mean, even if that's not his intent, it's what it looks like.
So I'm glad you got to talk to him. See Rosta?
Yep.
I have done exactly 1.5 laps.
Well, get ready to do a couple 360s.
I've done it.
Hey, this bitch is loose as a goose. I'll tell you, since the last...
He said he made 1.5 laps. He didn't say how many attempts he had in making that 1.5 laps.
I've had one attempt. I did 1.5 laps.
All right, Progar, you're what team are you on? Independent?
Wacky.
Oh, Wacky Racers.
Oh,
Okay.
you are?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a minute. I think I knew that already, but let me check.
It's alright. It's not on the website.
Then when did this happen? And when did he send it a message to the Cup League telling us he
No,
was on it?
I think I saw that last week. Muttley said something
Okay.
about it.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm on.
You're good, Progar. Okay, so you're on Wacky Racers. Let's see here. What car?
I'm in the number 33.
Taking over HCC's car.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yep, that's okay. Good. You're good.
All right, pull out, return to pit, and make an attempt at a lap here.
Oh, well, at least it's daytime now. That's fantastic. It's black.
Yeah, we're always qualified at noon.
Yep, and no weather. Don't be scared. Pedal to the metal.
Yeah, I just thought I had my wheels right.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna be quiet here. I'll talk to you after.
All right, Progar.
Way better than your daddy did.
Yeah, from what I can see, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as some we've seen even today. It looked like you might have just been pussyfooting it a little bit through 1 and 2. You definitely shift down into
Yeah,
third.
one lap,
You don't want
one
to.
time lap.
You don't want to shift down into third. Obviously, you did that in 1 and 2, and it looks like you were worried about washing up, but you never really washed up. I'd say you just need to drive it harder down into 1 and 2, and not shift into third. And your 3 and 4, you kind of look like the same thing. Like you were just hesitating. You thought you might push up, so you let off earlier.
Oh, if you would have seen what I was doing with the wheel, though, you would have been impressed.
I got you.
Now, did you run that with your wheel?
Yeah, I ran that with my wheel, but
Okay.
I tried 75.5, but it just didn't sit for me. So
Well,
I just
listen.
threw everything at 50-50.
Okay, well listen, are you getting back and forth on it? Any slop in it?
Yeah.
Adjust your speed sensitivity for that.
Well, I was going to try, but
I think you want it pretty low too.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I wanted
just-
speed sensitivity high, I thought.
It'll take the slop out, I think, the lower you go, I think. I might be wrong.
Yeah,
You-
I run it-
It's always the best place to test it.
I run it high, but everything on my thing, I believe, is opposite, so it's really low. So you probably want the speed sensitivity pretty low, just so it doesn't wobble all the way.
So, did you see Dad?
Yeah.
I did not see that.
No, I was talking to Johnny. Sorry about that. I mean, he asked for an invite.
All right, I'm going back to the other room then, right?
Yeah, and I'm going to update the web too with your name in that spot, Progar, so you'll be good.
All right, sounds good.
But that time will probably make you into the show, so don't worry about it.
All right.
Okay, cat guy.
What is he? Is he Progar 08? Let me see what he is.
I think so.
08. Yeah, it's 08. What's going on, cat guy?
Enjoying a nice day of racing, football, and everything else, right? These are the days are nice to relax.
There you go.
You guys ready for me to do my thing?
You bet.
Okay.
And this is how we relax. By getting all amped
Yeah,
up and pissed and yelling at each other on a game.
Oh my gosh. Thanks on that. I wanted to say I saw Vince Neil in concert the other night. Do what he said. Don't go away mad, just go away.
Alright, cat guy, it's all up to you at this point. Do your Smoky John Force burnout and get the fuck out of here.
Yep. Ooh. Gotta do my John Force burnout.
You know, for some reason, I can't get my car to do that anymore. And
What's that?
what you're doing right now. And my car, you know, like if you just dump the gas right off the bat, it'll light the tires up. Mine, for some reason, doesn't make that noise it used to. You know, the squealing of tires like it used to do. I don't know what the fuck.
I think a lot of that squealing of tires is dragging the front brakes. Like dragging the front
No, I
tires.
meant with no brakes. But I'll be quiet here and let Cat Man do his thing. .060. Got you, Cat.
Alright, see you boys later.
Yep, we'll see you in a bit. You got Roasted and Daz.
Yep. Roasted Daz and Kip. Get old Mr. Wingate in here, see what he can roll out. How are you doing, Claudiu 007? Got another watcher here on YouTube making comments. Oh, one shoe putting in a go-cat guy.
Hey, what's happening? What's going on?
Squeeze this in real fast.
Yep.
I appreciate the invite.
Yeah, you should be alright as long as it's local.
Yeah.
You get the old Slim Jim out, break into a car or two, and roll on down the road, right?
got it. You got it.
You ever think the people asking you for lockout stuff, it's not even their car?
No, we get variety of stuff.
Locked my car. I got my keys in the car again. This is the third different car you had this week, sir. I know.
Exactly, and if you need keys in the part, you really have to prove it's yours. Just because of that.
Yeah, there'll be X watches on there.
Not circuit. We don't want circuit. Wow, that would have been terrible.
Yeah, you want the stable or loose ovals.
You want the
Not
stable oval.
either.
Yeah, Speedway can get around. Okay.
A lot
I
that
imagine you can't even get it around here.
That's why Tiernes was like, loose oval, okay? I'm like, whatever you can drive, dude. More power to you if you can get that fucking speedway car around here or the circuit car.
Am I good to go?
Yep.
Oh, you know, you just gotta go out, return to pit, and then you're good. There you go.
Did you bring us some burgers?
Or give us one of those
Fresh.
watches.
They're actually kind of cold and stale, but I still got them.
Don't give us one of those ODX watches.
Giving us one of them John Force burnouts right now.
And he's doing a wall straight.
Yeah, how do you get that in that?
Now I gotta call the vinyl guy before the race, fix your car. Alright, Rusty, you know what you're doing. Definitely pinching the car off too much.
Oh yeah.
He's not arcing the corner. Do 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 do. Alright, we got another Rosta fan on here. Teo Glassworks. Go Rosta! Love that burger car. Teo Glassworks, huh? Thanks for watching.
Daz is next, right? Are you here, Daz?
Oh, there you go, just joined it.
Alright.
I'm on it.
Did Wookie put those pressures in for you in the chat?
I haven't seen them yet.
Oh, I'll put it in there.
I'll have a look after this. Got to qualify first. I'll have a look at the message in a minute. Yeah, they're not there yet. So. Just pull out the jump pits, yeah?
Yeah.
Get one hot back.
Yeah, one out, one time. Not like Saturday or Friday. .320. 30.320. Wookie got a 300. You got a 320.
That's about my low end, you know, like low trees. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good enough. Right, cheers guys. Hope you see you later.
All right.
See, Dad?
There you go.
Wow, cheers, appreciate it. Cheers, buddy.
Okay.
See, Dad?
Cheers to that. Cheers, JB.
Okay, let's see who else we got.
Callie. So much easier having you here though, Kip. Like me and Rita were doing it last week,
Yeah.
and I was doing it by myself for a little bit, and that's real tough.
It is, isn't it?
But when we're both in here like this, we kind of got a system down.
There
Callie?
it is.
What's the time to beat right now?
380, 29,380 set by Hawtack. The closest one to it is Tier with a 29,520.
The track's pretty slow. Overall, it's just slow.
If you think so. Good luck getting in them threes. Anytime.
I'm looking for a 5. We'll see.
Callie's okay with being second best.
Hey, he's okay being anywhere as long as he gets in the race, right?
Well, I prefer to start up front after start.
Former Firecracker 500 champion here.
Also what?
You figured out Daytona, now you just got to figure out a track where you got to actually race. Alright, we'll quiet down for you. Let you roll through a lap here.
I think you're higher than he is in points, so you're
Nice run, Callie. Yeah, Callie's tied for the lead in points, so. Yep. Really coming around now, Callie.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
You can hang out a second if you want. We ain't got anybody else on the list right now.
Yeah, there's nobody in here at the moment.
You ain't got to scurry off and
Unless you just dying to go practice.
It looked pretty good to me. I wouldn't practice. You don't want to work. You don't want to put all your good shit out there and practice. You know what I mean?
Listen, I try to tell these guys on Thursday night, if you can run the stock setup around here, you can run a setup for sure.
Anything, any setup makes it easy.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think I gotta figure out these tire pressures.
Gotta get them where you like them.
Right, guys. Let's see what it'll do.
All right, you got it.
Take it easy, Caleb. We'll see you. Just dying to get out of here and tweak.
Yeah, and he's tight with Hossack, but all Hossack has him because Hossack has a win.
Tyrannism. Oh, he's tied with Hossack in the points. I got you.
In points, I was talking about. Yeah.
And they both had the same amount of starts. That's the first thing.
Right, but then it goes to the wins.
Yeah.
And Hossack has one, and we don't. And you got James Lane. Oh, that's a practice.
Alright, I'll be back in a second here, Kip. I'm gonna go get all my paraphernalia on.
All right. Hey, let's see here. What do you got the feed on? Your car?
It's on your car.
Oh, okay. I was going to do my pit strategies, but I can't. If you're
Well,
on
no, I'm not. I won't see that. I'm just looking at your car on the camera.
Yeah, but if
I won't be able to see your pit strategy unless you. Oh, you mean you got to set it up and pull out and see what it is and go around?
No. I mean, I just got to make them.
Yeah, I can't see you making them.
We'll show whatever's on the screen if you're on my car.
But I ain't on your screen. I'm just watching your car on the track.
Okay.
As long as you ain't changing what's on the car on the track, I can't see shit. I'm not looking at your screen. You know what I mean? I'm not watching you go through the menu or nothing. In fact, I can't even see tire pressure right now.
Yeah, I know.
So even if you did put it on your car, I ain't gonna be able to tell. So I wouldn't be worried.
Try something here real quick.
I mean, you can look at the YouTube and see what I'm looking at.
What do you see now?
I don't see nothing. I see your car sitting there, Kip.
Okay.
You can look it on YouTube, see what I'm seeing. I ain't seeing nothing.
pretty good chat. So, I can do that. But I'm gonna jump over to him in a
Yep.
party real
Be
quick.
right back anyway.
Yeah.
guys speaking the English?
Near.
So I have this idea. I'm gonna manage a band. I'm gonna make this band of all Japanese guys, and they're gonna be a Led Zeppelin cover band, and they're gonna be called Red Zeppelin.
We are Red Zeppelin.
Red Zeppelin.
We come from a generation snow. They come from the land of the rice and snow.
Yeah. I had a buddy who was from Norway.
Did he drive a Rinken Continental?
Yeah. No, I told him, my buddy from Norway, I told him that I used to play an immigrant song. And so he started, I played basketball with him. So he used to think it was funny to turn into, when he was talking shit to somebody, he would score a basket, turn and go, ah! And they'd be like, what the fuck?
What's going on, Carl?
Same old, same old.
Well, glad you got back in time.
Yeah. Oh, cold.
Hey, I'm gonna switch over to party
Yep.
talk to Freak real quick.
Whenever you're ready there, Kip, Carlin, go ahead.
Gotcha, I just want to double check my stuff. Just FYI, I know what it said on the schedule. That was the misprint that I tried to fix, but the computer wouldn't cooperate. I tried to make sure it was in the event. This is an afternoon start, just so you know. 1600. I know it says night on the schedule, but that's my fault. And when I tried to fix it, I couldn't get the freaking docs to load up. But I put it in the event for the week, and I tried. I should have told you guys 2 or 3 days ago when I meant to, but.
So basically, everybody's been practicing for a night race.
To be honest, when I was in the practice room, everybody kind of knew that, but they also know that either way, the last half of the race was going to be in the night.
Yeah, well, even if it is afternoon, it'll be night anyway.
It'll be night soon, and I just wanted to make sure you knew that when you were setting the room up. Alright, out and in.
And that's what, 1600, you said?
Yeah, 1600. Oh, shit.
You're just gonna have to tell me Carlin's. Yep, you have to tell me Carlin's time after he runs, Kip. I'm gonna be next.
He's in the party.
Oh, I got you.
But I'll read it to you.
Yeah, just hang out in here for a minute.
24 seconds.
24.604.
Going to turn out to be one of Carlin's patented get in the field qualifying runs.
Alright, now I'm back.
That was shit.
29.700. Somebody else? No, that was Muttley got a 49700. Oh, anyhow, did I miss anything I should know about, Carl?
No.
Okay.
Just, yeah, I was anticipating that we were going to have,
Well, you know what? Well, we'll talk about it later.
It's all good. Alright, I'm qualifying.
I'm going to go and manage the guys.
I'm gonna come back to the pit.
Go ahead. And
You want me to return again? There you go.
yeah. Good job, JB. 29.641. Hey, boy, you were screaming close, but you got a good run off of that high side when you did that.
Yeah, it's trying something new, I guess. I didn't know I was trying it until I did it. Alright, so you're going to have to give me my time and Carlin's times here.
Yeah, I got yours and Carlin's.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and invite Zebra in here.
Yep, and I'll put him into the dock real quick while he's getting in here.
I think I just saw how much Rosta pinched it off and it made me nervous.
Oh, I get you.
Hey, Zebra.
Hey guys.
What's up, Deaver?
What's going on, kid?
Alright, my time and Carlin's time.
I got him already. Your time is a 29.641 and Carlin's is a 29.700.
Thanks. Just gotta have my backup paper copy. Alright, Zebra, whenever you're ready.
Alright.
You gonna he can return to pit before you cross the line. You get one mulligan.
That's it, yeah, you get one shot at it.
Yeah, don't tell me that. Hold on one second.
Alright, pull out, return to pit again, and then go for it.
The time is, JB, I was doing something else.
Is it slower? 31,420 is what I see.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yep, 31,420. So it looks like your steering sensitivity is a little bit too high.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's very free. It's really weird.
Yeah, I think your sensitivity might be too high. You need to turn that down, and then I'll send you some tire pressures.
Alright. Appreciate it.
I saw what you were doing there.
It's too high?
Yeah, I think you got to lower your steering sensitivity so you don't get it washing back and forth like that.
Yeah. Mine's at 50 right now. Go to default.
Yeah, you're probably a little high, I'd say, for a stock car.
Alright, appreciate it.
We got anybody else on the list?
Oh man. Son of a bitch. Let me look here. What I did, JB, was I set up my tip strategies real quick. I had to do that. Let me look. Let's see. Lever car on there. No, that's, yeah. No, I don't think we missed anyone. Not on my list. Now, you might go down yours. You want me to qualify real quick while we're waiting?
Yep, you're the last one.
All right, then.
And that's it. After you qualify, we can figure out who's who.
We'll do it.
And that'll be 17, so we'll have at least 3 going home, 2 going home. I bet you I can figure out what 2.
Damn, JB. I'm gonna have to take it. Fuck that all up. Alright, here I go. Fuck that ball up. That was horrible.
Yep.
29817.
You out-qualified your teammates.
Yeah, whatever. I hit that turn 1 like fucked everything up. You see that?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't see it. I was writing something down.
Oh, I fucking got damn near the whole car on the apron. Come in too soon.
Yeah. It's good to use that apron. Just
Yeah, but not the whole car. Not
during
off of that, anyhow.
yeah, well, not on stock pressures.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's all right. Let me get this in the dock. And I'll tell you what we got. Get mine. Well, we got a full. Is there any more qualifying, or are we done? We're done. You're right. The time limit has expired. So we got a full field, including Winston panel.
Oh, we had 17.
Hold on a minute. Maybe I forgot to write one in. Let me count. I did. Let's see who I forgot to put in.
And 15's a full room.
Yeah, that's what I got. I'm missing two somewhere. Oh, I forgot the zebra. Hold on, I gotta add zebra. I got it wrote down on my paper. I just didn't put it in. 31420 for zebra.
Yeah, I got 17.
Yeah, I do too. I just didn't get them put in. Who else am I missing here? Zebra club count. Yeah, did I put that in? I did not put Daz's time in. That's the other one. 320. Okay. Muttley and my panel don't make it. Here's the order that I have.
Nice and slow.
Okay, yeah, I'll rewrite them myself. 1, Hossack. Tell me when you're ready.
No, you don't need to go that slow. Go ahead.
Okay, 2, Cali.
Yep.
3, Tier.
Yep.
4th is you.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, guess it wasn't that bad. All right.
6 is.
What's
5th is 20. Did you get that?
okay?
6th is Carlin.
Yep.
7 is me.
Okay.
8 is Baron.
Yep.
9 is Rita.
Okay.
10 is Cat Guy.
Yep.
11 is Kick-Ass Wookie.
Okay.
12 is Daz.
Yep.
13 is Rosta. 14 is Progar.
Yep.
And 15 is the Zebra.
And then
That's
it
good. He gets do a little.
and then
the
it's
first alternate is Motley,
yep.
and second alt is Myson Panel. And I'm going to switch over. Back to the main screen.
Alright, I'm gonna go set it up.
All right, man.